My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. One of the main things we divide in a divorce is the marital home. We got a home. The parties have been living there. They've been married for 12 years. They own the house the whole time. They bought it just when they got married. There's equity in the house. Now we got to divide the home. We got to figure out what the exit strategy is. It could be that we just sell it. If we sell it, after cost of sale, after transfer tax, whatever the costs are, we have a pot of money. We will try as best as we can, based on the overall picture of the case. The court will make the effort to split the money equitably. No problem. If there's $100,000, he's getting 50, she's getting 50, beautiful. What happens if we don't sell it? Somebody's staying in the house. Somebody's staying and somebody's going. So the question then becomes, what if one party stays in the house and the question is asked, they can't afford another place, so they want to stay in the marital home? Does that mean the other party pays for it? How does that work? Generally speaking, the answer is that a home is owned by two entities. The bank owns a piece and the parties own a piece. Whatever the equity is, whatever the parties own, that's called the equity. We split that, but the bank is not a party to the divorce. The bank still has to be paid. There's a mortgage. So if we're not selling the house, somebody's picking up that mortgage. Generally speaking, the one who is taking the asset is taking the pleasure and the burden of the debt. The debt follows the asset. So if wife is keeping the house, wife is paying for the house. If wife can't afford to pay for the house, wife shouldn't be keeping the house. We should be selling the house and splitting the equity. Now, there are situations where the fairness is such that wife should keep the house and not pay for it. For example, the husband is, let's say, a very high wage earner. Wife is in the house with the children. She's been a homemaker. We need a house for the kids. We need a place for them to live. So what can be done is, in lieu of other assets, the equity can go to the wife. And instead of alimony, for example, the amount of the house payment can be paid. Or the other way around. We have a house payment that's $1,200 a month. He's going to pay the $1,200 a month in lieu of alimony. That's another possibility. So there are ways where it can happen that the one who's not in possession of the house still pays for it. But in most cases, that's going to be considered a rarity. In most cases, if you're taking the house, you're taking on the responsibility of it. And if you cannot afford it, or you don't have the credit so that the bank won't agree to that and you can't refinance in your own name or whatever, in most situations, that's going to be a sales situation. Like I said, there are exceptions, and if you want to know if your case is an exception, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.